A lot to get to this morning, including breaking news in Southwest Houston. A man found shot and killed outside a vehicle near the entrance to a motel parking lot. Windows, the sides of the car covered in bullet holes. ABC 13 reporter Micah Hatfield joins us with more on this tragic situation. Micah.
Stephen, it is tragic. We're told by Houston police homicide detectives that this man was likely shot more than 20 times. It's just horrific. They tell us that they're going to be looking for surveillance video in this area where the shooting happened that will hopefully allow them to piece together what went on here around 3 o'clock this morning. People nearby reported hearing several shots and seeing that man slumped hanging out of the driver's side door of the car. This is at South Main and Fondren. Right outside of the Fondren Inn is where his car stopped. Detectives tell us the original 911 caller says there were reports of a man running behind one of these nearby businesses right after, but they've not confirmed that. Now, that's what surveillance video could help them figure out. Here's what the detective told us was strange. For as many times as this man was shot, more than 20, they only found one shell casing here on the scene.
We haven't had a chance yet to go into the vehicle and process it for any kind of evidence. So we're still working on that. The vehicle's it's registered to a Hispanic person. We're trying to identify maybe the registered owner of the vehicle. Maybe we could reach out and establish an identity on this person as well that's been killed tonight.
Detectives say this man they found here is the only one that they've learned has been shot in this incident. In Southwest Houston, Micah Hatfield, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Also breaking this morning, Houston police say a patrol officer found 4 men shot inside a car. This all started when an officer heard gunfire on Milam and Anita in Midtown about 2 this morning. When the officer got there, he spotted a vehicle trying to leave. That's when he found 4 men shot inside. We know one of them is in critical condition. No word yet on if anyone has been arrested or how and why the shooting happened.
Well, water parks are not technically allowed to reopen under Governor Greg Abbott's new executive orders, but one in New Caney says they plan to defy that order in the morning. The Big River Water Park, says they're more of a community pool, so they will admit guests on a first-come, first-served basis. They're only allowing 2,020 people into the park, and it can normally hold up to 12,000 people. The owner says they will be required to stay 6 feet apart, and that rule will be enforced by lifeguards.
But we believe that people have learned that if we use our common sense, we can have a great time, and there might be a little bit of inconvenience, but we'll all be safe.
Big Rivers Water Park will be offering admission for $20.20 through May. The park is also selling season guest passes, but by appointment only.
As a reminder, as of yesterday, restaurants are now allowed to reopen at 50% capacity. Meantime, bowling alleys, bingo halls, skating rinks, and aquariums can also open at 25% capacity. Another round of reopenings are set to happen May 31st in Texas, which include youth summer camps and professional sports, but with a catch, without fans. We've got a full list posted for you on ABC13.com.
Now to the latest numbers on COVID-19, with the number of cases still on the rise in the U.S. per Johns Hopkins University. So far, there have been more than 1.6 million diagnosed cases, 96,007 deaths, and a little bit of silver lining. More than 350,000 people have been able to recover from the virus so far. The newest unemployment numbers are showing just how much damage COVID-19 has done to the Texas economy. The Texas Workforce Commission says Texans lost nearly 1.3 million jobs in the past month. The unemployment rate for April is 12.8%. That is lower than the national average, which is 14.7%, but it is still the worst ever on record for Texas.
Well, as businesses reopen their doors, there is a concern that more people out and about could lead to another surge in COVID-19 infections.
And an alarming study even says Harris County is on track for the biggest spike in cases in the country starting in June. ABC 13 reporter Roxy Bustamante explains how you can help prevent that projected spike from ever happening.
Public health officials are concerned that Memorial Day weekend could cause a wave of new cases if people are not taking precautions. A new study from the University of Pennsylvania shows Harris County is projected to have a surge of cases in June.
Harris County was by far the worst case. and showed an alarming projected increase in incidence, way beyond any other place.
Professor Jeffrey Morse with the university. He says the study tracked people's behavior using cell phone data, and when it comes to social distancing, Harris County gets an F. But he says if people follow CDC guidelines, it could prevent a surge from happening.
Avoid large crowds, especially when in enclosed indoor settings. Practice social distancing. Avoid touching public surfaces. Stay at home if you feel sick, and wear masks.
Morse believes the lockdown measures had too much collateral damage to the economy, and people can do their part while keeping businesses open.
And if you follow these guidelines, then it can be controlled without the government having to step in.
Roxy Bustamante, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
All right, weather time with Alita Loresca.
Yes, the big weekend, the unofficial start to summer, friends. We got a little early taste to those summer temperatures and humidity earlier this week. Heading into the Memorial Day holiday weekend, the weekend will start off mostly dry with temperatures still in the 90s, but notice the temperatures dropping off by Memorial Day because of the growing chance of rain. And we're talking about locally heavy rain potential and even some strong thunderstorms as early as Sunday. By Monday, that heavy rain could lead to some potential flooding issues, so that's something we continue to monitor for you. For today, partly to mostly cloudy conditions with a stray rain shower or two during the morning hours, and a few of those storms popping up, especially in some of our northern counties. Here you can see FUTURETRACK, some widely scattered showers becoming more intense overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. This particular computer model is pushing a disturbance into our area during the early part of the day. Strong storms can't be ruled out, locally heavy rain, and then heading into mid to late morning, it looks like most of those showers and storms begin to push offshore. Still some heavy pockets of rain during the afternoon down along the immediate coastline, and then you can see that wave of energy pushing toward Louisiana. So the severe weather threat on Sunday is not so high, but it is there. So we need to monitor the threat for a few of these strong storms turning severe. Could be dealing with some damaging winds, including a brief rotation in some of those storms could mean a brief isolated tornado. Flood risk. This is going to be a big one, not just for Sunday, but also into next week. We are going to see a slightly higher threat for some scattered street flooding issues in some of our far western counties. Meanwhile, the immediate area of Houston down toward Galveston, we could be picking up anywhere between 1 to 3 inches, but isolated areas. And this one's going to be the hard part to forecast, is those exact areas that could get over 5 inches of rain. And we've already seen it so far this season with over 10 inches in Beaumont with one system, another over 8 inches of rain out toward the Edna area, Victoria area. So something that we have to monitor for a little bit closer to home in the coming days, those rain chances, storm chances building anywhere between 40 to 70%.